In the traditional Ukrainian culture, a spider symbolizes protection and happiness. So if you see a spider in your house, don't kill it, because otherwise you will take your happiness away. What about Russian culture? In Russian culture, a spider symbolizes something different.
Хто його зна? Мо тому, що нагадує павутину. З врахуванням того, що в Україні дуже поважно ставились до павуків, адже вважали, що вони заснували світ.
This night has been promised to be very eventful. A so-called response for Spiderweb operation. We'll see. I will show you if I stay alive. So this attack was a so-called response, a revenge for Spiderweb operation. Can you hear Russian missiles? Oh my God! I can see them. Iskander. Боже мой. That's how Russians are killing civilians. Боже мой. Because we ordinary people without cars feel sorry for Russians. Because oh my God. Ukrainians have unbelievable sense of humor. It is written "Центр прийняття рішень." The most favorite Kremlin's narrative. So this is how the center of decision making looks like in Kyiv in June 2025. Hello everyone, greetings from the capital of freedom. In this video I will show you how we ordinary people without cards, live in Kyiv, in the capital of freedom, during the war. So today is the 6th of June 2025 and today is a very special day. Russians launched a massive attack on Ukraine. They launched more than 400 drones and, if I'm not mistaken, 44 ballistic missiles at Ukraine. The main target was Kyiv, but Lutsk and Ternopil, relatively safe cities in the eastern Ukraine, in the western Ukraine. Yes, sorry my dear friends, I had only 2 hours of sleep. Actually, I think even 1 hour of sleep. Okay, it's not important, I got used to it. So what was I talking about again? Honestly, that was one of the most terrible nights in these years of war. And many of you know, at 3 a.m. I wrote a rather hysterical post. Thank you so much for your support. I still haven't responded to your comments, but I saw them. Yes, and some Russians responded to my post. Some of them wrote, "Enjoy beach." I will enjoy, and you will pay for everything, for all your war crimes. So this day is very special for me. Today I had to go to the university and I had exams with my students, but early in the morning I had to drive to the military unit of my husband because today is the anniversary of his death. Honestly, firstly I thought, no, I just can't drive physically because I had 1 hour of sleep and I took so many pills just to calm myself down. But then I just pictured his plane on fire and he burning alive in his plane, and I decided that I should be strong. We all have to be strong, because this is the only option we have, to be strong. So I will show you this terrible night. So how does it feel to live in Kyiv in June 2025 under regular Russian missile attacks? And today is the 6th of June 2025. Річчя. Six is a bad number. 2 a.m. I desperately want to sleep, but with Russians it's impossible. It's a terrible night. Can you hear this racket? Can you hear Russian missiles? Oh my God, I can see them. Боже. Искандер. Боже мой. That's how Russians are killing civilians. Боже мой. Last night was really terrible, and so everything started at 1 a.m. and at 3 a.m. when I wrote that post, I thought that I had made a mistake, that we didn't go to a shelter, because my kids were so scared and my pets were so scared. And you know, my dear friends, I think it's easier to calm down your children, because I had no idea what to do with Richie. Poor pets, poor kids, poor Ukrainians. Everything because we have such a bloodthirsty neighbor. Today we had a massive Russian attack on Kyiv, but still I'm driving to...
Поверніть ліворуч на вулиця Максима Рильського, а потім поверніть ліворуч на Голосіївський проспект.
Дякую. I had less than 1 hour sleep, but still I'm driving to the military unit of my husband because today is the anniversary of his death. They're destroying their aircraft and they're killing innocent civilians. This is called murder. Just look at these terrible traffic jams from the left bank to the right bank. Russians destroyed several metro stations and all these people are trying to get to their working places. An average price for taxi is 2,000 hryvnias. And you know, the minimum pension is 2,000 hryvnias. Look at all these people. They had a terrible night, a sleepless night, but still they came here to honor our fallen heroes.
Символом мужності в війні стогне земля від огню і металу, рветься душа від жалю і плачу, мій екіпаж за моєю спиною.
This is the country of true values and true heroes. Despite the terrible night, despite the Russian missile attack, all these people came here to honor the fallen heroes of Ukraine. Real heroes of Ukraine. It's written, переможемо, we will win. For sure we will win. After having only 1 hour of sleep, after such a terrible night. But we are Ukrainians. Please, God, help me. I know that my students are very scared of me. They don't know that I am ready to give everyone the highest grade after such a terrible night. Seven is better than 6. Honestly, it was the worst night in these years of war, but we have survived. This attack was a so-called response, a revenge for the Operation Spiderweb. But you know, some Russian Z-patriots are not satisfied and they are demanding a nuclear strike on Ukraine. You know, my dear friends, I think dying from a nuclear strike is much better than living under shameful Russian occupation. Actually, this is not my option because Russians are killing all relatives of the military men, torturing and killing. So nuclear strike is not a bad idea at all. Probably I will tell you a strange thing, but it really pains me to see the destruction of planes. For me, a plane is a symbol of freedom. My father was a pilot, and I spent my entire childhood on airfields. My husband was a pilot, and again my life was closely connected with planes. But those Russian planes, they were bringing destruction and death to the Ukrainian cities. Okay, maybe planes are not to blame. Russian pilots who were flying those planes were bringing death. Again, as for the reaction to Spiderweb operation, today I visited the military base of my husband. Of course, I didn't shoot there, firstly because it's forbidden, and secondly it's not wise. I don't want to help Russians. And I asked some pilots as for their reaction to the loss by Russia, to Spiderweb operation. Sorry, brain fog is advancing, and they said the same thing as my dad said. They said, we just took our planes back. So they were not talkative and eloquent at all. I do understand them. So how does it feel to live in Kyiv in June 2025?
Russians sent missiles. We sent gifts back. Very nice gifts. Our Never Give Up community, Angry Birds. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you for your help and thank you for your support.
I think we have become stronger. Do you remember 2 years ago a so-called drone night? On that day we had 70 drones. Do you remember me? I was crying without makeup. It was like, my dear friends, people were running to a bomb shelter, children were crying, it was so terrible. Today we had 400 drones. Look at me. I drove to the military unit of my husband. I had an exam and now I'm shooting, and then in 15 minutes I will drive home and I will edit this video and I will post it. 70 drones. 500 drones. We have become stronger because being strong is the only option left. Yeah, I will share one more secret. I will share another secret. You know, before Russians had killed my husband, I used to be, I would call it, okay, let's tell the truth, shallow and rather arrogant lady. But then, when all my life was destroyed, I understood a secret of happiness. And a secret of happiness is just to love other people and to help other people. Russians love only to kill and destroy, so I feel sorry for Russians, poor people, poor Russians. Thank you for watching, pray for Ukraine, and goodbye.
Украина! делайте. Так, иди, Оленька, давайте.
Thank you.